On l'a fait!
Okay, story time. This is my opinion on how to succeed. Step 1, be curious and have empathy. Step 2, there's no such thing as a right decision, so go for it. Step 3, fail. Step 4 is to collect failure data and do better. And step 5, you have to repeat step 3 and 4 until you have a success. This is the story of a 2-year-long project that I produced and directed. And I got a little bit stuck on step 3 for this one. We actually decided to buy a van
randomly,
and now we're renovating it. And that will be for another episode. In 2019, our company Gleam Records was created, and it was already 2 years since our artist Nilu didn't release any project. Innovation is the root of our culture and our identity, so we wanted to choose an original format. That's when we decided to combine an EP, a science fiction movie, and an immersive show. And all of that would become one unique transmedia artwork. And we went to work.
L'eau est très froide. Il faut qu'on fasse en sorte que je ne meure pas dedans. T'as une idée de ouf? Vas-y.
Alors on se met tous dans l'eau, on court dedans, avec l'énergie cinétique ça va chauffer, t'inquiète.
Oh, ça va être beau, regardez. C'est très beau, regardez.
On dirait une chaise, on dirait une maison que t'as fait.
Oh, presque, oh non.
On dirait un animal en fait. Now that the EP and the movie were done, we started preparing the show. We called everyone from our network, and when we didn't know how to reach out to someone, we searched on Google a way to contact them, and we just sent a bunch of Insta DMs.
Allô?
Ouais Myriam, ça va? On était en train de préparer notre projet humanoïde et là on va le lancer au Trianon là, le 20 mars.
Pour le vent, bah vas-y, je l'appelle et puis on se fait ça. Et puis on va venir. On se voit le vent du coup.
Trop cool, ciao!
Salut!
Yes! And that way we managed to have an original show with a fully time-coded light show that would sustain the storytelling. We had confettis, we had pyros, we even had prepared a perfume that would be diffused in the venue so that we could stimulate all the senses. We wanted to mix different art forms, so we even had actors and we had like hip-hop dancers and modern jazz dancers together. There were 1,000 guests attending the show that were all from the Parisian music and movie industry. We basically had to prepare the best show ever for the best audience we could ever have.
J'ai pas mangé de la journée, vous comprenez? Et ils savaient hyper sévère. Ils ont pas le droit à la manger.
And we rehearsed every day until COVID came. 3 days before the show, on the 17th of March, everything fell apart and we had to indefinitely postpone the show. We lost a lot of money that we had invested in that date, and that can be considered as our first failure. Ouais. On va reporter. Then there was a complete blackout. We rescheduled the show to September, but we didn't have any information for months, so we basically waited. In August, we saw that the situation wasn't going to get any better and that the restrictions in the venue wouldn't make the show we prepared possible. So once again, after months of waiting, we had to officially announce that the show was cancelled. So more than 60 dancers, 15 technicians, the whole team, the venue, everybody was left with no other choice than to abandon 2 years of work. But we had to keep our promise. The promise we made to ourselves to make a project that was never seen before in France. And the promise we made to our audience, the one who followed us for years and who were waiting for our first project. So we did as we know. We created, we worked, we innovated, and we invented a new kind of live show with 3 different locations, with holograms, with fireworks, and with all kind of stunts.
Vous avez loué un hélicoptère?
Ouais, on va faire ça.
À chaque fois que je vous vois, vous vous me faites bader. Genre... Non mais à chaque appel, chaque fois que je vous vois ou n'importe quoi, vous me dites on va faire ça dans un truc de ouf les gars. À chaque fois c'est un truc.
Everything was DIY. Nobody has ever made something like this, so we had to figure everything out by ourselves.
Là, on est quasiment en train de faire celui-là. Il y en a un autre dans le garage qui est déjà terminé.
On avait cherché des estrades, mais on n'en trouvait pas qui étaient sur mesure par rapport à ce qu'on avait préparé pour le spectacle. Donc on va les construire nous-mêmes. Last screw, dernière vis.
Tu me viens encore un truc.
Salut! C'est une fin d'estrade! Then came the day. The show went live and we launched the EP and the movie the same night. And there were more than 6,000 people attending the show live. I love to fail. There's something almost romantic about it. I love being pushed out of comfort and having to figure it out. I love seeing who stays with me during my failures because when you win, everybody's there for you. When I make a mistake, I love hearing, see, I told you. That is such a motivation. I love knowing that losing will make my victory more memorable. I fail, but I never give up. From the few wins I've had in life, I think that success is a game of who runs the longest. And not the fastest. And the more you do, the more you fail. And the more you fail, the more you know how to improve. And that's why I'm a failure, and I'm proud of it. And that's why I can't wait to fail again. For those who want to see the full project Humanoid and who want to take a look at the in-depth behind the scenes, the link is in the description. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on, because we will change the game. And so far, so good.
Bye. C'est quoi ça?